Right, what's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. I hope that you guys are having a great day so far. So, first and foremost, CPI is today. So let's go to the calendar. We can see 2:30 p.m. South African time, which is obviously 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. In the next 16 minutes, CPI will be getting released on the markets. Should be moving based on that. Now, NQ is making its move higher. So, my first and foremost game plan for today, because of that, is to probably wait until New York stock market open before I look to trade anything. CPI does typically cause some disruption in the markets. What I would be looking for today, however, is on NQ. So we can see since last week, Monday and Tuesday, we obviously had that massive rally, a parabolic move on NQ. So on Monday into Tuesday, from the high to the low of that range, and even into Wednesday, was 1,700 points, a 6% gain on NQ. Now, what I'm going to be looking for is simple. We've been trading in this range since that move higher. We've been trading on NQ between 29,500 and 29 and 30K. Okay, call it. So I would ideally like longs in continuation, but what I'm going to be looking for is potentially a move down and then we get the move higher. Now, we are trading towards the top of this range. ES again has been trading as well. NQ has actually been trading a little bit more. ES is not at the top of that range yet, but since that move as well on ES, you can kind of see the ceiling at 7,800. Okay. So I'm going to be looking for a move back into those levels. That's potentially what I would be liking ideally. So that's what I do like as long as in continuation. Now we have been moving up in the Asian session into London as well, and then YM2. So I want to speak a little bit about my trades yesterday. I had some really nice trades. I did 12K across my prop firm accounts. And I caught this really nice move on YM off of this level. We've been trading in that range, as I said, for quite some time. YM actually did sell off quite aggressively, more so than the others on Thursday last week, where I caught the short on stream. And we've been trading towards the top of this range. And that's why I looked for the short off of that level. We pumped NQ and ES were dumping at the open yesterday. YM popped. And that's where I actually caught a move off of that level there. We did also take our previous day's lows on YM as well in the pre-market. Now, NQ also had a nice little scalp here. We can see we shoved down at the open yesterday, and I got short at about 770 with my stop at the highs and back into that range low. Now, we're back at the top of that range where we were heading into the open yesterday. Now, we obviously have CPR. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we get. Again, I'm probably not going to trade anything pre-New York Open today. I'm going to let the dust settle on CPR, and then we take it from there, right? So that is my plan. Again, looking at previous days' highs and lows. Okay, pre-market highs and lows, you guys know my movements is levels, opening range and VWAP, what are stocks doing, and what is the edgeful data telling me. Now, what can we do in terms of the data today with edgeful? Well, let's get to it. So some of the edgeful data that, again, if you aren't using the screen and haven't put it up for you guys to have a look at, I definitely would advise it. It gives me a great data back bias each and every single day. Here's for the indexes only. We can also look at the screener like this as well. Okay, we can look at the screener like this as well. And we actually can save this as a new template. We can go 1 hour. You can save these all as new templates. So save that. Okay. And then we got the daily screener 30 minutes, and then we got the indexes only. Save this as well. Daily screener. Indexes only 30 minutes. So what you can see over here is on my daily screener, I have different ones saved. Now you can see I've got my daily screener with stocks and everything for the first 30 minutes. I then have, so they'll give me a bias with stocks and indexes all after the first 30 minutes. And then I have the daily screener after the first hour. Okay, you can see daily screener 1 hour. Okay, I then also have the indexes only after the first hour. And then I got the indexes only after the first 30 minutes as well. Okay, so that is really what I'm looking for. Okay, each and every single day will give me a data back bias in terms of what the indexes are doing after the first 30 minutes only, what the indexes are doing after the first hour, and then what stocks, mag 7 stocks and the indexes are doing across the board after the first hour, and obviously also after the first 30 minutes. So you got the indexes only, first hour, first 30 minutes, and then the stocks as well after the first hour and first 30 minutes too. So that gives me a great daily bias each and every single day, which I really, really love. Okay. So let's go to the report section now as well. So we're still trading as an inside day on NQ. What that means is when we do trade as an inside day, those aren't typically my best trading days. I like to have one side taken out. Now, why I say that is because this happens very, very rarely. On NQ, let's go year to date. Year to date, including the extended market hours, we actually only stay within those previous days' highs and lows 12.59% of the time. So that means that we have an over 85% chance probability that we will take out one of these sides today. Now, if I'm a betting man, I would like that to be longs. I'm not saying that I'm just placing a long now, but I would like it to be up at the upper quadrant of, if we're looking at this as the middle, basically, we in the upper quadrant, I would expect 29,800, 895, 8, not 29,900 to be taken out. So those are levels that I use every single day. Previous day's highs and lows, and then the daily screener. I want to see if you can actually delete some of the custom templates that I have made here. I wonder if you can. I'm sure you can, but yeah, because I don't need some of those others in the templates over there. But I got, as I said, I got the indexes, and then I got the stocks and the indexes all in one. So I got the indexes after 1 hour, indexes after 30 minutes, and then I have my main screen after 30 minutes and my main screen after an hour. So perfect. We still got an hour to market open. We have 8 minutes now until the CPI news release. What's up, Carls? Good to have you on. So let's have a look also on the screener. Let's go to heat maps and our stocks, and we can go to the pre-market change. We can see over here pre-market, a little bit of a mixed bag, mainly green on the tech side of things. That's why NQ is actually rallying quite aggressively here this morning. Okay, so that must be said as well. Cool. Any questions right now in the chat? Any questions in the chat? Let me know. What's up, Carls? Yeah, big. What's up, Carls? Big US movement news, hopefully incoming. Yep, there will be 100%. Cool. Any questions in the chat? How's your guys' week been going? Your side? How's your week been going? Your side? Anything? Any reports that you guys have been looking at? Anything worth looking at? What do you think about the technicals on Netflix? Let's have a look. I know Netflix has been getting beaten down recently. Let's have a look at that. We can definitely have a look at that for sure. Sure. Let's have a look at that. Are you guys mainly trading stocks your side? What have you guys been trading your side? But let's have a look at Netflix. Have you been looking at Kolsky? Have you been looking at stock swing players? I know you're obviously mainly trading the futures, but in some calls. Okay, nice. Let's have a look. Netflix. Netflix dropped yesterday quite aggressively, down 2-3% from the highs. Yeah, if you're in some calls, I don't think it's a bad spot to be purchasing personally, but yeah, it does look like it could be. Yeah, it just does look like it could be at a very, very low price. So let's actually go over here. Let's make this a little bit more like that so we can see it. Okay, the daily time frame. Yeah, so again, like probably a good level to be buying in that. Maybe if we breach this 200 EMA, we could look for a move back up to the the daily 50 EMA. We can get a move back up to $88 a share, which would be at that daily 200 EMA. Yeah, it did rally from here back in February. Okay, it rallied off of the lows in February, up 43, 44%. So potentially we can be looking for, yeah, I don't know about, haven't done too much research on Netflix personally. I haven't, I haven't taken a trade on it in a good year or two, I must say. So I would be speaking a little bit out of pocket on that. Um, but yeah, if you're looking at a cheap price to buy it, yeah, it looks good. SMCI is up 8% pre-market on their earnings, which is interesting. Back up at $34 a share. This thing's been very, very volatile. What's up? You wanna look at UC's all running liquidity below 1613? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it is running. Yeah, back we've strengthened quite a bit. The rand strengthened. Actually popped last week Thursday up to almost 17 rand a dollar per dollar, but now it's actually trading at 1613. So yeah, that is actually look. Yeah, that could be a nice swing play short. That's very very interesting. This does move quite significantly as well. Something like that you could be looking to short back down towards those lows. You're not just it depends on how tight your stop you want to go, but yeah, very, very interesting to actually see the rand strengthening there, trading underneath the daily SMA, 5 day SMA as well. I actually haven't taken a swing trade on USD in quite some time. It sometimes does offer some very, very nice plays as well. Um, yeah, interesting to see that actually strengthening though. What's up, Jay? Yeah, so Netflix, I must say, I haven't done too much technicals. The only stock players I'm in at the moment is Tesla and Meta. So Tesla, I'm in at 327. We're trading at 333 right now. And then Meta, I was down on Tesla for quite some time, though. We can see over here, Tesla was actually down. Just because we've been taking our previous day's highs, I've really actually been liking it now that we made that dip. So I was in at 327, suffered some drawdown here for 2 or 3 days. It went down to like 316 at one point, and now we're back up at 333. And then Meta, I'm in at 589, which is trading at 590 at the moment, 601 at the moment, pre-market. So yeah, personally, I like Meta as well as that test. I'm playing that earnings gap fill. So yeah, those are the only two stocks I'm in currently at this given point in time. Bitcoin's also been making a little bit of a move as well. Ethereum, yeah, BTC has been making a move higher. So that is going to be interesting. I'm watching Bitcoin on the daily time frame here as well. It's actually been basing out here at the 64K level. So maybe if we can get a pop above like 65, 66K, we can see it back up to at least 68, 67K. Back up to 71K would be that daily 200 EMA. News going to come out in the next 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes, under 3 minutes now. So we'll be around for that. We'll see what we get from there. But yeah, good to be on with you guys as always. Again, if you aren't liked and subscribed, make sure you are. We are going to be live at the open. Andre, me, and Zinc. So make sure you are checking us out at the open. See if we can find any trades today together. Again, I'm probably not going to be trading until the US market open my side. Cool. So again, we will be live at the open. So make sure you are joining us. Yesterday, killed it, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, bro. Yeah. I had some really, really nice trades yesterday as well. So if you go over here, okay, if you go over here as well, these were my trades. I can go over them again. 1, 2, 3. So these were my trades yesterday. And you can see over here the shorts on YM. This was my main trade that I sized and pretty heavy because I really, really liked it. We break the opening range high off of that level that I was speaking about and then playing that double break back down towards the daily VWAP with ES and NQ melting. I really liked it. So NQ was this nice little pop, flushed down at the open, and I caught that move down. And then DAX in the London session was also really nice. Are you trading the news? No, I won't be trading the news personally. Do you use the generic daily buy screen or do you? I created my own. So again, to go over the edgeful screener, I created my own. Okay, so I like using the opening candle, continuation, previous days highs and lows, and the the RB. So I created my own. Yep. There's the news come in. Pre-news actually, it hasn't come in just yet. 30 seconds, and we've already tagged now. See, now we're not trading as an outside day. Remember, I said that if I'm a betting man, I would have expected the previous day's highs to be taken out, which we've just have. Obviously, I'm not in any trade, so you know you've got to put your money where your mouth is. But I'm not going to trade so close to news. But yes, CPI has just been going to be released in the next 12 seconds, and we've obviously breached previous day's highs already. Yeah, three, two, one. Let's see. Yeah, higher. Pop higher. Wow. And that's why you don't trade news. We've just dropped 189 points on NQ. Back to daily VWAP. Literally pinned daily VWAP. This is why I love VWAP so much. We've literally just pinned daily VWAP. That's why I'm doing, yeah, why I'm coming back down as well. And then ES2. So maybe potential for some long plays here into the New York session open. We'll see what we get. Yeah, very, very interesting. Yeah, there we go. So right into daily view, I'd expect maybe potentially a move back higher. But let's see what we get into open. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, for the screener, again, if you haven't sorted this out, go customize your screener. So again, I've got the opening candle continuation. I've got it for the first 30 minutes and I've got the first hour. You have to change that and then you can save it. So first 30 minutes, I've got the opening candle continuation, the RB standard. Again, you've got to change it to the first 30 minutes. And then I also have the RB bar rejection and the previous day's range. Okay, and I've got the MAG 7 stocks and then the three indexes, ES, NQ, and YM. And then also after the first hour, okay, you can see over here. So after the first hour, you got to customize that and then go in and change it. See, after the first 60 minutes. Okay, so, and then I've also got the indexes only, which is I enjoy as well. So index is only 30 minutes and then index is only 1 hour. So make sure you are checking those out. Okay. As you can see, 1 hour. And then if I got an index is only for the first 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So go in and change those yourself. But perfect, guys. We'll see you all on stream in the next 40 minutes. I'll be live on my YouTube channel as well as edgeful's YouTube channel all at once. Have a good day. And we'll see you guys all live in a bit. Cheers.